So here we are today, 17th of September. So we will start the structural curriculum. Basically what we're going to do is just run through some exercises, and that's to familiarize yourself with the structural ribbon, as well as some other elements of the structural side of Revit, which we won't be covering. For example, how to deal with trusses. So we're not going to do a truss, we're going to do a BIM system on our little project. So it's good to run through these units here, and there's some exercises here to try out, in particular from unit 3 and also unit 5. There's some exercises there to try out. So let's have a look at that. It says here, view all the videos and attempt some of the exercises, or use your architectural drawing from project 3 to practice on. So some of them you can use your own project, some of them you might have to just use their project. All the files that we need are already on the L drive, as well as on the BIM 360 under this folder here. It's the same folder structure on the BIM 360 under the Revit structure. Where are we? Oh, that's not there. Sorry. Not sure why they're not there. Where are they? Sorry, I'm in the instructions. Sorry. Architectural curriculum, structural engineering curriculum. Sorry, should be structural engineering curriculum, and then there's actually PDFs of it anyway. If you don't want to go through, like, the actual PDFs are in there for unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you don't really have to read it off the web if you don't want to. The only difference is on the web you get the videos, which you don't get here. Alright, so the actual exercise files are under structural exercise files. So when it talks to you about opening up exercise 2 or whatever, then that's there. There were, would you believe, the only exercises I could not download were for unit 3, which was the actual unit we really wanted to do. It's the one that we're going to get the most out of. So unit 4 was no good to me, but unit 5 was alright. So I went through and modified unit 5, basically removed stuff to make it as close as possible as to what I thought theirs would have been. If there's any discrepancies, let me know. There may be something that I've got rid of from there that was required, but see how you go with that. Alright, so let's have a look at the BIM curriculum. Just open up, if you can actually access that from up here at the top. I'm not sure why the link is not there, but this is the one we've got to look at. So I'll just click that. Alright, so this will serve as a bit of an introduction to this again, and just remind you where everything is. So where we want to go is to the structural tab, and here's all the units, and also all the units are on the right hand side there. Alright, so unit 1, introduction to structural BIM. Alright, lesson 1, introduction to structural BIM. So this just basically talks about the stuff that we've talked about before, and what it used to be and what it is now, 1982 and so on. Alright, so basically go back here again. One more. Alright, here we are. Oops. Careful with this thing. Alright, so begin looking at that. So unit 1, introduction to that. So this is all just extra stuff that you might want to do a bit of reading on. Just trying to see if there was one there that is more important. Obviously unit 3 is important. I think that's about all we've done. The rest talking about the Autodesk 360 introduction, and we saw the video in the first week. So if anyone missed out on that, have a look at that. But let me just close this here. Alright, structural framing members. Let's go back to unit 3. Okay, Alt Tab doesn't work, so let's find this thing which is here. What's going on? Nothing's working. Alright, here we go. Alright, so Unit 3, Modeling, Building Structures. Clicking here. Alright. Exercise, Structural Framing Members. So you want to look out for, obviously there's a reading to be done, but there's also the exercises. So unit exercises will be here or here. Alright, so they're the lessons, they're the theory basically, how columns and walls work and all that sort of stuff. But then here's the exercises here, Unit 3 for example. Come on, there we go. And it comes up with a video of that. So I'll let you play that, and well, I'll play it in a minute, but I won't record it, and then we can just go on from there.